Veterinarians of Reddit, what is one thing you wish people would know/understand about their pet? Don't complain about your dog not having boundaries when you're literally feeding them scraps off your plate at dinner time. That's 100% on you. RVT here. There are so many. It is not cute or sweet to have an obese pet. It can cause joint issues and heart disease among many things. Stop showing love through overfeeding, especially human junk food. Dogs are living creatures who need preventative medical care just like you do. And sometimes they get sick like you do. If you can't contribute the bare minimum to take care of them, maybe you should think again about owning one. Get your puppy its dangdest impa/parvo vaccines. Vaccines you get at the drugstore on the corner or the feed and tack shop are not as good or the same as the ones you get at the vet. Just because your dog is scratching its ears does not mean it has ear mites. Your cat is not urinating outside the box because it's a jerk. It might be, it probably has an infection. Not eating for 3 days while vomiting and having diarrhea is a huge deal. That 5-pound chihuahua or even 80-pound lab can't lose that many fluids without having any intake and be okay, and neither would you. Not a vet, but my mommy's. One thing that really frustrates her is the myth that neutering a cat will make them fat and lazy. It reduces the amount of calories they need, which means they need less food and or more exercise to maintain the same weight. Cats generally get less energetic as they get older regardless, but most will still perk up if you make the effort to wave a toy in their face every so often. About their pet, the best one I know is one I heard a while ago. You have your life, your job, your friends, your family to provide your social interaction per day. Your dog only has you. Interact with your dog for more than 5 minutes per day and maybe your dog will not go out barking every 5 seconds. If your pet eats your weed stash, let the vet know. They are not going to call the police. They need to know everything they can to diagnose your pet. Edit. More info. I've seen a couple comments about how weed won't affect pets if it's not heated up. I'm not sure who told you that, but it's simply not true. Dogs will act stoned, drool, and leak urine. In fact, being upfront about it being weed is preferable. Otherwise your pet is having serious neurological issues. I'm a vet. I wish people just even had a basic understanding of dog or cat body language. FFS. The number of videos posted on Reddit of animals in distress and it's tagged as "oh my little fluffster is so cute when he plays" or whatever makes my blood boil. That kind of moronic ignorance is what gets children bit by the pet dog or the cat who is now dying because the owner had no idea of the signs 4 months ago. Edit. Cheers for the awards, kind strangers. I don't know why you did, but you are cool peeps. From my former vet tech girlfriend, don't leave your pets to be euthanized without you. It's hard to be there, and it's hard to watch, but if you leave them, they will die scared and looking for you. She had to try and comfort pets whose owners couldn't bring themselves to stay, and it's one of the few things that makes her cry. Edit. As a caveat, if you can't keep yourself relatively calm and just can't handle being there, it's overall best to stay out and not distress them. From all I know of vets and techs, they will do everything in their power to comfort your pet. The same goes for those who are limited by COVID restrictions. You've given your best effort and you shouldn't beat yourself up over it. In the end, you've done right by your pets. If you see a stray cat with a cleanly, clipped ear tip, do not take it to a shelter. Either take it home to live with you, or leave it on the street. Clipped ears mean they were caught, neutered/spayed by the city/county, and released. This is a way to control cat populations and, over time, protect wildlife. They compete for resources with fertile cats without adding to the population. In many cities, stray cats are more likely to be adopted from the street than in the shelter. If the cat is taken to a shelter, they cannot legally release it because it is now abandoning the animal. That cat will be euthanized, or at best absorbs resources until it finds a home. Ripping your cat's claws out to preserve your furniture is absolutely disgusting and inhumane. Don't justify it by saying that at least you're giving him/her a good home. You're depriving the animal of one of the core essence of being a cat. Don't declaw your cats. It's basically like cutting the top of your finger off, plus it can lead to infections. Edit. Thanks for adding info. It's been a while since I was working as a vet. If you want more content like this, hit the like button and feel free to subscribe. It'd mean a lot.